Guys, update, 28 days I've made it. I've made it to 28 days completely sober on this journey. Discipline Your Test 2.0. We started over a month ago now, where I made the video in this room. Did the blood test, took the bloods for the testosterone test. And then obviously the journey's just kind of taken its own path, even though this channel and this journey is going to be about discipline. This month's events have just been about, overcoming demons, battling demons, getting them put into place, which is the addictions that I carry, which have always led me to make stupid choices and silly mistakes and held me back. So, the discipline has been around that really this month. Discipline Your Test 2.0 is 28 days sober of everything. 28 days sober of alcohol and cigs. 32 days sober of drugs, cocaine and ketamine. And the last time I watched Prawns, well over nearly a month and a half ago. So I've come a long way, I've come a long way, and that's what, if anybody's on this journey, anybody's on the same journey of change, and they're that fed up with themselves, they just want to make this change and go forward. Just start with your demons, start with your demons, get them into check, and you will start to feel better. You will start to feel better. It's hard, One thing I will say about this journey, this update, it is tough. You get cravings, you get a sweet tooth and you end up eating crap that you've never ate before. I've never bought a Yorkie bar in my life. And I've been going into Morrison's and I found the brain been convincing me to buy chocolate bars and this, that and the other. So, and I've not been in the gym. I've not managed to get back into the gym yet. So that element of this channel and this journey is not taking a hold yet, but I can come on today and speak to you guys, YouTube, and just say, I did it. I got to 28 days. I was disciplined enough to get to 28 days of no alcohol, no cigarettes, all in one, no drugs, no prawn. I've done it all. I've got rid of it all in one, and I feel so much better for it. Yeah, don't get me wrong, like at this minute, there is times where I just feel completely tired and wiped out and zonked. And it is taking its toll on me, but I'm getting out there. I'm still doing my exercises. I'm out walking. I've not managed to go into the gym yet, but that's coming. That is coming. That's very, very close. And it's just a case of, guys, if anybody else is on this journey, just stick with it, man. Stick with it. No matter how you do it, stick with it. Keep going. And it's going to get better for us. We are survivors of this addiction and mental health. It's hard, it's tough, but we're survivors of it and we're strong. And once your determination outweighs your want to just destroy yourself, hit that self-destruct button, trust me, it goes on a balancing scale. 1 minute you're down here, you want to just hit the self-destruct button, and then it just, as you grind, and it just, the more you're determined you come and you look back and you want to see, and you imagine where your life can go and what you want from your last half of life. Talking about me as a middle-aged man, I'm 36. This, and then it starts to outweigh. The want to do that is outweighed by the life that you've got up there, the life that you're visioning for yourself. And when that vision's strong enough, the want to do that just goes, and it goes out the window. So stick with it, guys. If you can. It's not for everyone, but I found just documenting things, putting it on here and putting it on my other social media outlets and just connecting with like-minded people has just helped me so much. But I just sit here thankful. I sit here thankful because, my discipline has kept me away from all the things that I'd normally do on my birthday, on a bank holiday weekend, on the Grand National weekend. This beautiful weather, it's always been an excuse to let's go to get smashed and da-da-da-da. Not now. We've completely changed. We've gone in a completely different direction, so I've managed to overcome massive obstacles. What I'd normally just fold me and I'd just go back to the old me. And I sit here today, a thankful man for it. and I just want to keep you guys updated because I am 28 days completely sober of drink, smoking, drugs. Well, I'm over for some of the other things, but there we go, and that's just by determination and discipline alone and the want for a better life. So here I am. So, and guys, thank you if you've liked, commented, subscribed, offered support, because some of you really have. I appreciate you. And just an update on the channel. I've ordered the next testosterone test. I'm going to run down what's changed from, not much has changed, obviously. The drinking and the smoking and the drugs have changed. So I'm going to give you a rundown. When we do the next, I've just ordered the new testosterone test. So it should be here tomorrow or Thursday. We'll be taking it. And I'll do a breakdown of what I feel has changed on that video as we do, as I do the blood sample, and we'll get that posted off. We'll have the results over the weekend. But as soon as that blood sample has been taken and been posted, then that's where like phase 2 kicks in, where I'm gonna build like a structure, like, because I can say disciplined all I want. I've been disciplined battling my demons. I have been disciplined, and I've got to pat myself on the back, and I've got to say to anybody doing that, that's your hardest battle. So if you can discipline that, do you know what? Fair play to you, and God bless you. But like I said, the next phase is designing a life plan what you stick to, and that's your discipline. That becomes your life, that you just live by them. Your pillars of life, and you stick by that consistently, whether it's raining, sunny, your cat's just died, it doesn't matter. That's where we want to go with this channel. It's where it's ingrained, and we just do one thing and the one goal, and we just go. So yeah, we're going to step towards that now. I feel like we're in check here. Got some major obstacles out the way with things like bank holiday weekends, Grand Nationals, birthdays. It's not broken me. I've not folded. So the next step is move on. And I've got nothing in the way obstacle wise. I've got a potential holiday with my family on the 10th of May for my nephew's birthday. And then we've got the bank holiday weekend at the end of this month. But there's also, I'm into my boxing. There's the Chris Eubank Nigel Benn fight this weekend, and I'm gonna go out to watch it, and I'm gonna go to the pub, but I'm not gonna drink. But I am gonna be out watching that one. So there's that to contend with. So we've still got some things that are in the way that could go wrong, but listen, the determination's strong. So, but yeah, we're gonna ramp it up the next month. Between this test and the next test, I believe we're gonna see some massive improvements, because the gym routine is gonna kick in. But guys, it's just an update. Discipline Your Test 2.0 sits here, 28 days, completely sober of everything. So I feel grateful, I feel blessed, and guys, I hope if it inspires anybody, and you're sick of yourself and you're not enjoying it even just that much, please stop, seek help, and let's get better. Discipline Your Test 2.0.